Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Louisiana Homestead. How are y'all doing out there? I hope y'all are doing good. I want to take y'all on a little tour of the garden and just show you what's new. First off, these cucumbers are blooming and making. You see that little cucumber right there? They're starting to put on a few cucumbers. All right, let's go take a look at something else. These tomatoes are getting bigger. You see that? Getting more tomatoes. Here's some more. They coming on pretty good. All the plants are starting to load up, but none of them have gotten orange yet here in our garden. There, looks like I need to do a little maintenance out here in the garden. Need to do some weeding and a little tomato tying. Let's check the celery. It's doing better than I thought it would. How this is the first year I've grown this kind of celery. It looks like it's doing really good, actually. I'm surprised at how well it's doing. The jalapeno peppers are coming on pretty good. Look at there. All right, that looks real good. I think this may be some ginger. Yeah, that's some ginger. I can't believe it. I'm gonna have ginger this year, maybe. I planted that last year and it overwintered. The peppers are really putting on. They're coming on really nicely. Looks like it's gonna be a good year for peppers. I gotta get in here and do some weeding. And you know what? I think I'm gonna cheat and use the weed eater. Really, really do. Just have to be careful around my plants. Look, all the cayennes coming on this plant. Got a nice eggplant down here on this one. Look at that. I need to pick that today. We need to eat that right away. It's full of blooms, this one. Get all them pretty purple blooms on that eggplant. This is the yard-long beans. They make a beautiful little flower. Just look at that. That's just too cute. It's going to be beans behind each one of those. Look at these. That's a bean right there. Starting here too. See that? Little beans are coming. It won't take them long to reach maturity either. Look at those beautiful flowers. Man. That is pretty. So that's your yard-long beans there. Let's check these beans over here. Oh yeah, look, there's one. I'll be able to pick some beans here real soon. Real soon. Okay, so that's what all of these are. They're hard to see. When you're picking beans, it's very easy to miss them. Look at this. See that? Beans all in there. Full of beans. I really need to pick some beans today. Got plenty of them. Look at a little pot of snap beans. Some tomatoes here getting a little bit bigger. Some more cucumbers. I see they got a little bee pollinating them. Look at there. Boy, his back legs is loaded with pollen. I need to train these. You see how they're coming up, the little tendrils reaching. They might need a little help training them to go where they need to go. Look at the size of these Iberia cayennes. Oh, that's a pepper, huh? They are so good. They have a lot of good flavor. They're coming on. There's several of them. Tomatoes. Most of the tomatoes are looking good. I'm not seeing any real problems. Mr. E did take some hornworms off of some the other day that he found. You have to keep an eye out for that. I see a tomato with a problem here. You see that? The bottom of that? So we'll pull that off because that ain't no good. It's blossoming rot. Throw that to the chickens. Here's another one. Throw it right over the fence to the chickens. I seen another one around here with that as well. Thought I did anyhow. Yeah, look, here it is. See that? I know you used to leave that on the plant. Throw it over there. Okay. Got some little sunflowers starting to come on. And the cosmos, the bright light cosmos, a little pollination place here to draw the pollinators. During midday you can see some butterflies out here. Here's some sunflowers that are about to open, blooming and getting ready to bloom. But all these bright orange ones, these are the bright lights cosmos. That's what those are. You see they're blooming. He has a nice patch of them here all the way down. I see a nice cushaw hiding in here. Look at there. Getting some size to it. This here is supposed to be a patch of sweet potatoes that's just been rowed up, and just some of the rows are planted. You see that? That's the little sweet potato vines that was put into the ground. Mr. E makes a little hole and waters it and then slips that vine in there. He said when he first put them, he said the first day when he put them in there, it was very hot, very, very hot. And he said when he got through planting the row, he said they all looked like boiled mustard greens. The sun had wilted them so bad. And that evening he came back and watered them, and the next morning they were standing up like this. So he says this is like a miracle plant, the way it revives and how it can grow in these hot, hot, hot summers here. Look at that, standing straight up, looks good. This one looks like it still has some recovering to do, but most of them look really good. He's got this whole row planted, and this whole row planted here, and this whole row planted here. Look how tall the okra's gotten in just the last few days since I taped. They're starting to put on some little flower buds here. You see that? It's gonna make some flowers first, and then it's gonna make some okra. I see a stink bug hiding in there. You see him? To spray his butt. So that's basically what all the okra is doing right now. All of them starting to put on, getting ready to bloom. This row of squash and zucchini is still going pretty strong, but as you can see, this next row is starting to come on already, and it's actually starting to make flowers in there as well. I even see a little squash or two. See them in there? These rows of sunflowers are about to put on as well, I can see. There's a couple of them and they're trying to bloom. See that one there? Get a little closer to it for y'all just so you can see it opening up. I see a couple of them down there trying to open. These are some little wildflowers that have come up around here. I'm not really sure what they're called, but they're coming up in a lot of different places here on the property. They're pretty and I do enjoy them. Now this, even though it's maybe pretty, it's a ragweed and it's going to get out of control and probably cause me some allergy problems, so it's going to have to go. My little garden tour for this morning. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I got to pick some squash and zucchini, and I'm sure y'all don't want to see that. I already did that for y'all on another video. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all take care of one another. Stay encouraged. Keep doing the things that you're doing. You're important to somebody out there, and you have worth. So just remember that. Take care of each other. Bye now.